It is 7 o'clock, and this is such a studious crowd, I don't even have to bang the gavel to get your attention.
I think they're ready.
We'll call the meeting to order. We have a quorum with all board members being present. Welcome, everybody, and as usual, we'll start our meeting with a moment of silence that you can observe as you feel appropriate. Thank you. Now if you'd stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to start the evening with a student report.
Yes, sir, Mr. President. We have some students who are going to share a little bit about character counts this evening.
Justice, what does trustworthiness mean to you?
It means whenever you can trust somebody to let you count on them to do something that they put their promises to.
Trustworthiness means to me when I trust somebody to keep a secret and they keep it without telling anybody.
Trustworthiness means to me that if I make a promise, I keep my word because you can depend on me.
I am trustworthy, you can count on me. I'll keep my words and my promises. I am worthy of the trust you place in me. I'll do my part, and I'll do my best. Sing it, guys. Before I make a promise, I stop and think before I say yes. Is this something that I really want to do? Can I give it my very best? I am trustworthy, you can count on me to keep my word and my promises. I am trustworthy of the trust you place in me. I'll do my part and I'll do my best. I'll promise making a decision. It's not just giving it a try. No obstacle can stop me from doing what I'm about to do. Only you can rely. I am trustworthy, you can count on me. You keep my word and my promises. I am worthy of the trust you place in me. I'll do my part, and I'll do my best.
Hi, my name is Gabby Turbiate. I'm a 5th grader at Travis Elementary. Trustworthiness to me means having integrity, being responsible, and not lying. If you're lying, you're not lying to that person. You're lying to yourself. If you're lying to yourself, to your friends, you're not very trustworthy.
Hi, I'm Nathan Aparicio. I'm in 3rd grade at Travis. Trustworthiness means to me is that when I make a promise, I will keep my word because you can depend on me. we don't lie, you don't lie, cheat, or steal. That's what trustworthiness means to me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Marley. I am in 2nd grade. I am in Travis Elementary. Being trustworthy means caring and being fair, trust and being trust. Doing the right thing when nobody is watching. Always telling the truth. Keep your promises.
Hi, my name is Danielle Banks, and I'm going to be telling you how I got a character paw. I got a character paw by helping others. If I didn't help those people tie their shoes or do anything they needed, I would be rude and say, do it yourself. The best thing I did was help others. It's always important to help others and be treated the way you want to be treated. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tony Morrison. I am in 4th grade at Velasquez. I received a character paw for trustworthiness. I think being a good friend and making good decisions is showing good character. Also, respecting others is important.
Parents, I know you guys have got to be proud, so stand up so that we can see who you all are as well. Thank you so much.
And that's what this is all about.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Good start.
What a great start.
Out of the mouths of babes, right?
Out of the mouths of babes.
That one had it memorized.
We want to thank the staff as well, because I noticed we had a number of campus staff here to support those kids as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right. Recognitions awards.
Yes, sir, Mr. President. We actually have Dr. Wells with us this evening from Region 4 to make a presentation. Welcome, Dr. Wells.
Thank you so much. I think I need to move this up. I'm a little taller than those guys. They were awesome. I'm so glad that I was here tonight to be able to hear them. I'm especially happy, though, to be here tonight to honor the Lamar Consolidated Independent School District Board. I want to thank you, President Steinbergen, and members of the board, Superintendent Randall, and guests. As the Executive Director at Region 4 Education Service Center, I am so privileged to be here tonight to honor you as we celebrate your selection as the 2018 Region 4 Outstanding School Board and as one of the Texas Association of School Administrators' 5 honor boards in the state. These well-deserved honors are a direct result of the board's successful collaboration with Dr. Randall and the community that you serve. Your team of 8 demonstrates exemplary dedication to making a positive difference in the lives of each child entrusted to your care. I want you, and especially the guests, to understand what a really singular honor you have been given, because there are 1,200 school districts in the state of Texas, and you are one of the 5 honor boards. That's pretty impressive. And to be named an honor board, you all know because you had an opportunity, I'm sure, to see the application. But I want to share with the people in the audience what really it takes to be identified as one of the honor boards. Here are the criteria for selection. You must function as a policy-making body. You must all as a group adhere to adopted board policy. You must support educational performance in accordance with state established standards. You must support educational improvement projects and school transformation initiatives, and that is especially true of Lamar Consolidated. You must be committed to a code of ethics. You must provide appropriate financial support for the school system. You must participate in workshops and other performance improvement programs for the board itself. You must place the welfare of children served by the school system above personal or political motives. You must engage in public relations efforts and community awareness. And last, but certainly not least, you must maintain harmonious and supportive relationships among the board members. You exemplify each and every one of those criteria. We recognize you, the Lamar Consolidated Independent School District Board of Trustees, for your wisdom, your perseverance in the hours that you've spent listening, researching, collaborating, reflecting, and evaluating. With your teamwork and your close collaboration, you are achieving your mission of creating a proud tradition, a bright future for the students and educators in Lamar Consolidated. And once again, for those in the audience, I know you are aware of these accomplishments, but just a few of the accomplishments that caused you to be selected both as the Region 4 Board of the Year and also as an honor board. The district earned 76 star and end of course distinctions in 2017, including 18 in the Closing the Gaps category. That's astonishing. And of course, we all know what had happened last year with Hurricane Harvey, but in the months following such a devastating event in our community, you still had a bond election pass. That's pretty amazing, and I think it demonstrates the fact that your community sees you, just as these students mentioned, as being very trustworthy. Lamar Consolidated was chosen as one of only 7 school districts from around the state to take part in the inaugural cohort of the Holdsworth Center. And those of us who have had an opportunity to hear your superintendent describe the work that's being done as a part of that cohort recognize that you're not only going to transform Lamar Consolidated, but you're going to help transform education across the state. And last but certainly not least, the district was named as a 2018 Texas Smart School for its academic progress as well as cost-effective finances. So these are just a few. We just pulled out a few of the many outstanding quality and integrity criteria that you have demonstrated. So it's truly my honor to present you with a special award commemorating your selection as the 2018 Region 4 Outstanding School Board, and to wish you luck in the state competition. I'm going to be sitting in the audience ready to cheer, and I already, Mike, am going to look forward to coming back here when I honor you as the state award winners. And as I said just a moment ago, it's clear that the song that your students sang about trustworthiness reflects you, because you do provide great role models for the students, staff, and community you serve. So congratulations on behalf of Region 4. I congratulate you. And Mr. Superintendent and President, I have an award for you. I don't know if you want to get all the board members. That'll be great. That'll be great.
Oh, I guess so. All right. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Got to get that picture turned.
I'm trying to work tonight if I didn't know.
I don't know what to say.
We've been speechless for a few months now, haven't we?
Well, I'm going to say once again, thank you to the staff.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without you guys. That's right.
You're the heroes here, so thank you.
Thank y'all.
Now we're going to get to do a little award or two here. A few years ago, the board established this certificate of recognition, and we haven't handed out too many of these because we hand these out when somebody sort of gets it out of the ballpark. And this year, we have 5 recognitions we're going to hand out here, and I'm going to move out front. These are awarded to campuses for earning all possible distinction designations for being in an elite group of approximately 5% of all Texas public schools. So these first 3 campuses earned all 6 distinction designations. This time we'd like to recognize Austin Elementary.
Yes. Congratulations.
Appreciate y'all. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Okay, you know what's going on.
I know it. He was my boss. No. Oops. 50 years. You gotta love that.
All available distinction designations is Campbell Elementary. Campus will earn all possible distinction designations across elements.
Good job. Congratulations.
The next group earned all but one distinction designation. That puts them in the top 10% of all Texas schools. The first one is UMass.
Congratulations.
And the last and top 10% is distinction designation. That's a job well done from all of you. Thank you so much. All right, what a great way to open a meeting, Dr. Randall.
Yes, sir. We're proud of all of our campuses, and
Very proud.
they've really worked hard at this, so congratulations again. We actually have one introduction tonight, Mr. President.
Hi, I would like to introduce Jeannie Miles-Asone. She is our newest assistant principal at Terry High School. Ms. Miles-Asone is a May 1998 graduate from Southern University and A&M College with a bachelor's degree in political science. In 2007, she received her master's degree in educational administration from Prairie View A&M University. Ms. Miles-Asone has 19 years of education experience, including teaching, administrative intern, and instructional specialist experience. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Let them take a picture. It's good. I like seeing that.
We are going to bring one information item forward now. That's the information item number 7. That's Schools Conserving Resources Program. I believe we have a presentation at this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to come back tonight and present you with a check for $88,961.60. The check is from Centerpoint, from the SCORE program. What it was and what the money was for, we, by your passing, did a LED exterior lighting project. If you'll notice out in all of the older schools, if you will, they have new lighting there. It's fresh look, and they will last a long time, but it is an efficiency effort that is supported by Centerpoint. And so we are able to recoup rebate money. We covered 41 locations within our district with this project. So that check is for $88,000. Since 2008, we have, if you will, taken from Centerpoint $522,437.61 since 2008. So every year we get a piece of the action, if you will, that comes back to us, but we're also more efficient in what we are doing in saving money. So I present you the check. Mr. Steenberg.
Outstanding.
It'll always take money. We have so many places. It's already spent.
I know where this goes.
Boy, are you well. Well, that was quick.
That's the way it goes at the house. All right, thank you so much. All right, audience patrons?
There are none, Mr. President.
All right, thank you. At this point in time, I'd entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the August 14, 2018 special board meeting workshop.
I'll make a motion to approve minutes.
Do I have a second to that?
I'll second.
Questions, discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? There are none. Motion passes. Thank you. The motion to approve the minutes from August 16, 2018 special meeting.
I'll make the motion that we approve the August 16th, 2018 special meeting.
Do I have a second to that?
I'll second.
Any questions, discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? There are none. Thank you. Need a motion to approve the minutes from the August 16, 2018 regular board meeting.
I'll make the motion.
Do I have a second to that?
I'll second it.
Any questions, discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? There are none. Thank you. Board member reports.
Where do we want to start?
Go ahead, Katie.
I got a little bit to say. All right, today we had our facilities committee meeting, and we first began with the 2014 bond update. Don Carter Elementary School is open and run. It was occupied the first day, and many of us were out there at least during that first week, and it's beautiful and running efficiently. Thomas Culver Elementary School is 25% complete and project is on schedule. Roberts Middle School construction is 22% complete and project is on schedule. Fulshire High School shell space construction is complete and the new space is occupied. The new maintenance and operations facility, maintenance has occupied the new facility and they are working diligently there. Support services facility. Demolition work is 75% complete. The loading bay foundation is complete. The project is behind schedule, but they are working with C.A. Walker and PBK Architects to finish the remaining work. The band hall additions at Lamar Consolidated High School and Terry High School. The punch list items have been completed except for the sound seals. Sound doors have been repaired and waiting for final sound seals to be installed by September 30th. The spaces are occupied and in use. The 3 new natatoriums at George Ranch High School, Fulshire High School, and Foster High School were completed on August 31st, and swim practice began this week on September 17th. Foster High School water plant upgrades, they finally received the TCEQ approval on August 23rd for the use of the new water well and storage tank, proceeding with installation of new pump in Old Well, and we anticipate achieving substantial completion by September 28th. The HVAC web-based controls are complete at all schools, and the floor plan graphics will be completed by September 24th. The district-wide access controls installation is completed phase 1 school locations. Staff ID badges have been tested and corrections are being made. Installation of phase 2 in locations at 80% complete. And the district-wide lighting, the original scope of work is complete, and installation of new light fixtures at phase 2 sites will begin next week, with final work hopefully by October 31st. And then we began getting more reports now on 2017 bond. Austin Elementary is getting a new roof, and it's 95% complete. They're finishing installing the downspouts. Seguin Elementary or Early Childhood Center, 50% of the roof is torn off and dried in by August 25th. The roofer has been delayed because of the recent rains. We're getting the classroom intruder equipment installing. The contractor provided list of doors per school to get info from LCISD to match the keying of new locks with existing locks of classroom doors, and electrified hardware for additional front office entry doors on order. Scheduled to complete that by January 1st, 2019. Terry High School and George Junior High School new serving lines, and they say food is being bought more at Terry High School now because they like the new serving lines and the different variety of foods they're beginning to get. And a new technology adding camera to monitor self-serving lines. And George Junior High School shop drawings are being developed and proposed installation there during the Thanksgiving break. And finally, high school and junior high number 6 of our construction manager at risk recommended for approval on tonight at the board meeting, and a date of May 7th, 2021. And end user committee review meetings will be set up in the next couple of weeks. And just a little update, since our last meeting, we have had convocation, which all 3 convocations were well received by all the staff. And if you haven't had a chance to go online and see the video that was shown, we need to do that because they did an excellent job with the video that was played there. We went to new teacher dinner. We do need to thank Leaf again for sponsoring the new teacher dinner, and of course the teachers that got door prizes were ecstatic of the different gift cards, just a gift card. They were so excited. And we had the Grow Project where about 170 little pre-K kindergartners got their new bicycles and completed their work over the summer on their Waterford programs. And last we did summer school graduation, and again, like I've said every year, I think those parents are cheering and jumping up and down, so ecstatic when their kids finally finish and get their diplomas, and they're all very excited. So it's been a very busy month, and I think beginning of school started, and we did a great job getting it all off the ground and no rainstorms, so we were very lucky.
All right, we have a couple of reports. How about finance? Nothing. Good. All right.
I have a report. Ms. Ludwig, while I trust you with the district's finances 1,000%, a few months ago, you made a statement that I wasn't real sure I could believe, and it was about the food being better on and doing things to make it tastier. I'm not sure what exactly the food department did, but I went to several campuses, and one principal said that he sees a big increase in the kids who are going back for seconds. One principal said he's actually eating on campus now, and my son and several of his friends are now spending $9 to $12 a day. So,
Not sure that's a good thing.
So it must be really good if they're eating that much. So you proved me wrong. I can believe you about the food and Lamar Consolidated.
Tyson, you have a report on policy.
So we had a policy committee meeting today, going over localized policy manual update 110 and 111. Not a ton of updates. I'll just go through them real quick. In 110, there was only one update, and it was on local BBB. Basically, it was just a verbiage change that spelled out specifics about the board and the election process. That's all that was in 110. Moving on to 111, BBD basically is a verbiage change talking about the board president announcing the board members' continuing education hours at the meeting before each election cycle meeting on an annual basis. Let's see, CAA. This is the money one. It's very long. Basically, anyone that handles money, thinks about money, any district employee, official, anyone. It's about ethics, fraud, conflicts of interests. Basically, just spells out do the right thing. Trustworthiness. There you go. Character counts.
Trustworthiness, right?
There was an addition, local CJA, basically it talked about an emergency or safety situation, a district employee in an emergency bringing in a contractor or someone working for a construction company that might not have the required criminal history check to bring them into the building supervised. DEA is for compensation and benefits. Basically, this is the verbiage change stating that allows district employees to receive premium pay when there's a work stoppage due to natural disaster, that type of thing. And then there is DHE, which is the Employee Standards of Conduct Searching, Alcohol and Drug Testing. Basically spells out that that there will be testing, or there could be testing, and that employees could be disciplined if they choose not to participate in the testing, if they're asked to. And they deleted local DI. It was redundant to another policy. FEA local basically involves attendance and compulsory attendance. Basically allows a student up to 4 days if they're looking into armed services, 4 days of exempt attendance looking into armed services. And then one other one that's actually on our agenda tonight. Those are all second reading coming up for approval. And then and we have a first reading request. This is why it's separated into the agenda. First reading request for approval, basically approving that the two official providers of our credit by examination exams, which are all the AP, CLEP, all those exams, to be conducted by University of Texas and Texas Tech University. One other thing I would like to personally thank Dr. Randall and Ms. Vogt, and now every department in the district, all the way down to every classroom and department, for the Make a Change campaign this year for pediatric cancer. That happened so fast this year. A couple phone calls, next thing you know, that this thing is launched, and several kids I know really well that have suffered through this, and I think it's a wonderful thing that the district took this on this year. I just wanted to thank Dr. Randall and Ms. Vogt for really just getting this thing going in a hurry. Appreciate you.
I'll echo that, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Any other reports?
I did. I attended the SHAC meeting, and basically it was just to organize the new positions. They have a concern that they don't have as much parental involvement. So the discussion was how to get more and more people to understand what SHAC is all about. And we're going to have a meeting in 3 months about how to organize that and get more interest from the community. And I also went to the Lamar. Terry,
I'm surprised y'all didn't mention that. Congratulations to Lamar, my alma mater. And I was very, very pleased to see how the students were behaving. I don't know what my expectations really were, but that was a big crowd there, and they were all interested in each other, and I was very impressed. So thank you for that. You were going to say something. Okay.
Mandy, would you mind mentioning that meeting we had with Rick Miller, that advisory team? I think that's a important.
Sure. Representative Miller has it's called a DAT, District Advisory Team, for different things that he's working on, and our President Steenbergen and myself serve on the Education DAT, and it's really a group of, we're on the school board, there's some on the school board, some from Fort Bend ISD, retired teachers, current teachers, people like that, and really he's interested in knowing what legislation that we want him to carry for the next session. So it's been really good. He's listened to everything that we said, and the group is working together to give him some feedback.
Thank you, Mandy.
We'll see what happens.
Dr. Randall, anything from you, sir?
Yes, sir, Mr. President. We have done 2 presentations to 2 community groups, the Chamber, the Central Chamber Young Professionals last night, as well as today at noon we visited with the Houston area Realtors. And you also have at your desk the strategic planning calendar, and as you can see, we're going to be busy this fall. And hopefully you've been getting, because we've talked to some parents who are actually getting the alerts whenever we're getting ready to go out for a fire drill or any of those types of things. That is working very, very well.
I got mine today for Velasquez fire drill.
That's all, Mr. President.
All right, thank you very much. At this point, we'll establish the consent agenda. So we'll follow along your books. Item A1, A2, A3, A4, B1, B2, B3, B4A, B4B, B4C, B5, B6, B7, B8, B9, B10, C1, C2, C3, C4.
I was going to say,
Oh,
where
I
do
mean
you see
D1.
C4? I was going, where's C1?
Had put my check mark, it looked like it was 4.
I had the wrong book.
This is August, isn't it? All right, we have put all of our action items on the consent agenda. I would entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda items.
I'll make a motion to approve all the consent agenda items.
Do I have a second to that?
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? There are none. Thank you. All those motions carry. You've already mentioned down in the information items, the strategic planning. I appreciate that. We did have a workshop the other night after the regular session, and that was a good session sitting down with Holsworth. Again, I want to express our appreciation to Holsworth for managing all that. That's a big task, and they're doing a great job putting that together for us, so I appreciate that. We do have a quick item for closed session, so at this time...
Do we need to read the resolution?
Donations.
Oh, I told you.
Yeah.
I told you about the donations. I mean, the
Well, both.
proclamations.
Donations on
All right.
22. Oh, you don't want to do a donation?
Do we have any donations? I don't think
The
Oh, that was the correct, okay.
we don't have any donations.
Okay, the first resolution, whereas National Custodial Worker Recognition Day is celebrated throughout the United States on October the 2nd, 2018. And whereas this day recognizes the importance of a clean, well-kept learning environment, and whereas custodial staff members are valuable members of the educational team on our campuses, and whereas the assistance of custodial staff members is particularly important in the daily activities and operations of a school district, and whereas they serve our educational community by providing their talent and efforts in supporting students and staff. Therefore, be it resolved that the trustees of the Lamar Consolidated Independent School District declare October 1st through the 5th, 2018 as Custodial Worker Recognition Week in the Lamar Consolidated Independent School District, adopted this 20th day of September 2018 by the Board of Trustees.
I'm going to read the resolution proclaiming Red Ribbon Week. Resolution, whereas the abuse of drugs, tobacco, and alcohol has reached epidemic stages in our nation, and whereas visible, unified efforts at prevention, education are the best ways to reduce demand for illegal drugs, and whereas October 23rd through 31st, 2018 has been declared nationwide as Red Ribbon Week, and whereas our community will join with others throughout the nation to demonstrate its commitment to a healthy, drug-free lifestyle by wearing and displaying red ribbons and participating in drug-free awareness activities during this week-long observance, and whereas the Lamar Consolidated Independent School District is committed to a drug-free community and has committed its efforts and resources to a drug abuse prevention education. Therefore, the Board of Trustees of the Lamar Consolidated Independent School District declares October 23rd through 31st, 2018 as Red Ribbon Week in the Lamar Consolidated Independent School District and encourages the district's staff, students, parents, businesses, and community members to support and participate in drug prevention activities.
Thank you. The School Bus Safety Week.
Whereas School Bus Safety Week is celebrated throughout the United States during the week of October 22nd through the 26th, 2018, and whereas School Bus Safety Week recognizes the importance of transporting students safely to and from school and school activities, and whereas transportation staff members are valuable members of the educational team, and whereas the expert assistance of transportation staff members is especially important in the activities and operations of a school district, and whereas those staff members are diligent in safely transporting our students and staff, therefore be it resolved that the trustees of Lamar Consolidated Independent School District declare October 22nd through the 26th, 2018 as School Bus Safety Week in the Lamar Consolidated Independent School District. Adopted this.
Thank you. Next, very apropos, School Lunch Week.
Oh, that's me. Whereas School Lunch Week is celebrated throughout the United States during the week of October 15th through 19th, 2018, and whereas the National School Lunch Program has served our nation admirably for more than 60 years through advanced practices and nutrition education, and whereas School Lunch Week recognizes the importance of a nutritious school lunch program, and whereas food service staff members are a valuable part of our school's educational teams, and whereas the assistance of food service staff members is vital in the daily activities and operations of a school district, and whereas they serve our educational community by providing nourishment for students and staff. Therefore, be it resolved that the trustees of the Lamar Consolidated Independent School District declare October 15th through 19th, 2018 as School Lunch Week in the Lamar Consolidated Independent School District. Adopted this 20th day of September 2018 by the Board of Trustees.
Whereas the Human Resources Department is instrumental in recruiting, selecting, resourcing, and retaining quality staff in support of providing an excellent education for all students, and whereas Human Resources plays a key role in fostering satisfaction and loyalty amongst employees by allowing for professional growth and development, and whereas Human Resources monitors and manages current and future workforce trends, organizational culture, legal and legislative trends, and ethical and social responsibility. And whereas Human Resources is an important part of the district leadership and is vital to the overall productivity and efficiency of the district's workforce, and whereas it is a valued and respected department that sustains the district's most important asset, its people. Therefore, be it resolved that the trustees of Lamar Consolidated Independent School District declare October 10th, 2018 as Human Resources Day in the Lamar Consolidated Independent School District, adopted this 20th day of September 2018 by the Board of Trustees.
I told them in the back room before we came out here, I said, when I get to reading it down to that point, you better grab me because I will try to close out the meeting. Thank you.
You ready to go?
All right, at this time, we will adjourn the closed session pursuant to Texas Government Code Sections 551.071, 551.072, 551.074, 551.082 of the Open Meetings Act. Time is 7:46.
Just
reconvene open
get
session at
in my word.
8:14. There were no action items for closed session. Do we have any future agenda items?
I do have a request.
All right.
And it's just strictly for the discussion. I would like to go over the Seguin Elementary School and just revisit the purpose of the program, the criteria for the eligible children. And if there's any of the schools that do not have a pre-K on their campus, and why.
The intent is to do what?
The list of schools.
I know, but when you get this, what's the intent of the information?
You just want information?
In other words, just for information right now.
Okay.
Because I have a couple of concerns, and I don't think right now is the time for discussion.
Okay, you just want the information to see.
Yeah, basically, and why transportation is not provided. How did the program get started, and how this was decided, who would attend, what area of the school district, and why?
See some
Because I don't think anybody has an understanding of the
All right.
full beginning of it, how it got started. And then the second was the accountability of the summer programs. We approved a program to be used in Kendallton, and I'm curious as to how many students started, how many ended, how did the program work?
You're actually going to get that through
Will we
a
be-
board update.
We will get that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, do you have enough clarity on the first question, Dr. Raymond?
I think so.
All right. Any other future agenda items, information items, or action items? All right, upcoming meetings and events. Of course, you got this notification on strategic planning, and one of the things I mentioned the other night, if you have an opportunity to sit in on these and observe, that would be a good thing to do. When we break up into the discussion groups, we sort of agreed that we'll push back and let the folks do their discussion, but it'd be good to just show the colors, be there, and let them know that we're supporting this. Of course, we've got TASB next week, and we're looking forward to that. State of the Schools on the 3rd. We'd like them to attend that as possible, and of course the Leaf Golf Tournament. If you can show up at the tournament, or at least the dinner out there to support that.
On the 8th, and that's the 8th on Columbus Day.
Yes, that's the 8th. Are there any other meetings and events that we need to know about that we haven't? Anything else to bring before the board? If not, the meeting is adjourned at 8:17. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.